in men's light heavy, 81 kilograms. In the red corner, representing Sweden, Liridon Nuha.
So we move up to the 81 kilogram light heavyweight division, and we remain in the realm of the box-off. Tokyo 2020 places up for grabs, and this contest between boxers from Sweden and Ireland.
Blue corner, representing Ireland, Emmet Brennan.
Well, you can see Emmet Brennan ahead of his fourth contest of this European Olympic qualification event. He too has got a badge of honor beneath that left eye. He finds himself in this box-off scenario, having lost to Luka Plantic of Croatia in a hard-hitting bout. Liridon Nuha, the 27-year-old from Stockholm, he lost to the tournament #1 seed Ben Whittaker in what was a scrappy affair at the quarter-final stage. Emmet Brennan, 30 years of age now, having had a birthday in May. Khan Naklam of Thailand is the referee, and the scoring judges come from Canada, Uganda, United States of America, Cuba, and Puerto Rico. Well, what a contest we have in prospect here. Immediately onto the front foot is the man in blue, Emmet Brennan, but then looking to respond by getting over his own front foot is Liridon Nuha, the man in red from Sweden. Two compact, strong light heavyweights who both like to get on the front foot. Although Brennan, so composed in the pocket, he's taken a good right hand around the corner there from Nuha and a right hand over the top, starting at a terrific clip between these 81 kilogram light heavyweight boxers. On Nuha, invariably likes to be the aggressor, taking it to his man. Brennan often likes to stand his ground and show his prowess at boxing in the pocket. So it could well be a case of irresistible force meeting a movable object here, and it should make for a very entertaining affair indeed. That's certainly how it started off in the first minute.
Yeah, we had that feeling, Ron, that this would be one of those contests that would provide a lot of fireworks.
Oh, good right house right landed by Brennan.
Brennan physically very strong as well, but Nuha is similar stature, tiny bit shorter than Brennan.
Hard right hand dug into the body by Brennan to catch the advancing man in red. Good use of the ring by Brennan by moving to his left, but Nuha maintained the attack, and now they find themselves toe-to-toe on the inside.
Had a little bit of success there, Nuha, just before both guys came in tangled. Chops him with a left hook there.
After the command of stop from the referee.
Brennan looking to pay him back for that, straight away with that right hook to the body. Well, this is looking like it's going to be a real physical battle. Brennan prefers to go forward, as does Nuha.
Two men exchange straight shots to the body just a couple of moments ago.
I think technically Brennan probably the better boxer. We did see him, Ron, skip onto the back foot and use some counter punching in his previous contests. Will he opt to do that here? Try and make it easy for himself. Nuha crashes Brennan under the chin with a tough, strong headbutt. Even got leverage on it by the looks of it. Came up with that shot. Illegal shot nonetheless.
It's a good straight right to the body on the resumption from Brennan. Nuha looks to score downstairs with offense of his own. A low blow dug in, maybe the other one from the right hand was low as well. Closing seconds of the first round. Brennan comes forward with a roundhouse right to the body, which just glanced the torso of Nuha.
Well, Brennan would do well to keep this long. It's going to be tough to do that, but he would do well to do a little bit more of that we just seen there. Not really his style.
Oh my goodness, well, he hit him on the break, he hit him after the bell.
Twice.
The referee would be well within his rights to speak to him and take a point away from that. And it's a good job that this man isn't an actor, because we've seen boxers in both codes, Alex, fall to the canvas after that type of infringement.
Not something that you would expect from an Irishman, though, Ron. But I think Brennan might even be cut as well.
Yep, there's a cut beneath his right eye, and you can see it being worked on.
No, it's above his right eye. So it's just above his right eye, Ron. It's under his eyelid. There was just a little drip of blood that came down onto his cheek.
A 4-1 split in favour of Brennan after 3 minutes of boxing. I think this man is walking a tightrope here in terms of his infringement of the rules. And the referee could well take points away if he continues to employ means foul and not fair.
Well, I wonder how that cut came about, Ron.
Didn't see an indication from the referee. But as you say, it left a deposit of blood on Brennan's right cheek when he took a seat on the corner stool. So Zah and Tia and John Conlon working away. Brennan saying that he's been hit low on the inside. Snaking left hand upwards was off the mark from Nuha. Physicality resumes once more at close range.
Do feel Brennan could make this a little bit easier for himself, though. But he doesn't want to give ground, and I can understand why. You give someone like Nuha the ability to force you back, or the opportunity to force you back, rather, and he normally would just keep doing it, so I can understand where Brennan is coming from.
Brennan banging away with a right hand to the body.
But he's going to have to stop Nuha in his tracks with some hard shots to prevent him from just marauding his way forward.
Now Brennan imposing his physicality to walk Nuha back towards the ropes. Maybe trying to take a look at what Nuha is like on the back foot, because we haven't seen him in that posture in the course of this tournament so far here in Ring A. Right, left, right combination from Brennan gets between the gloves of the man in red, who tries to come forward but is stopped in his tracks by some accurate shot selection from Brennan. Very physical, this one. Now, despite clear breaches of the rules from the man in red, it is Brennan who is being spoken to repeatedly. That's a good left hook dug in by the Irish boxer. This time it's Nuha who is spoken to about his responsibility to keep his head up. Solid right hand landed by Nuha, countered immediately by a left from Brennan. Nuha works away to the body of the man in blue before the tussle and entanglement resumes on the inside. Oh, that's a good looping roundhouse right, followed by a left from Nuha on the resumption of action.
Not what Brennan needs on that eye right now, Ron. Is that head being roughed across his face?
And again, Brennan turns to the referee and says, look at how this guy is using his head on the inside. Hooks exchange between both boxers, and both men adept with that particular shot. The old maxim is don't hook with a hooker, but both of these men are hookers.
Well, Brennan landed a good left hook there.
So Nuha continuing to bulldoze his way forwards once again, trying to force Brennan backwards. Brennan looking to stand his ground. My goodness, this one is physical indeed. So John Conlon in between the ropes to administer the water and work on that cut sustained in the opening round.
Both guys telling Brennan sidestep. John Conlon and Sor both telling Brennan to use the sidestep, but he landed a good left hook there. You just get the feeling Brennan just doesn't want to give ground.
So a 3-2 split in favour of Brennan in the second round. Well, what a 3 minutes we have in prospect here. So the action resumes right on top of the logo at centre ring in this 81-kilogram light heavyweight box-off. The winner will be going through to Tokyo 2020. Emmet Brennan of Ireland has shaded both of the opening rounds. He took the first on a 4-1 split, the second on a 3-2 split. And again, it's hitting on the break from Nuha. he completely locked in. He's either not hearing the instructions from the referee or just disregarding them. So keen is he to let his hands go.
Oh,
big
huge
swing and a miss from Brennan there.
Massive looping, missed right hand there from Brennan.
Big swing and a miss reciprocated from the right hand of Nuha.
Brennan guilty for holding as well here, Ron.
Yep, most certainly, as he walks his man back to the ropes, tying him up, preventing him from working away. Now looking to pick his man off the back foot, tries to spin to center ring. Look at that, head into the face of Brennan, followed by the heel of the glove. My goodness. And is this a point for holding? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Well, from Emmet Brennan and the Irish corner's point of view, that has turned this contest on its head. Glancing left hook lands just beyond the midpoint from Nuha. Brennan has been docked a point for excessive holding here in the third and final round, in a contest where Nuha has demonstrably, repeatedly broken the rules by hitting on the break and after the bell.
But Brennan has been guilty of holding, but can you really blame him, Ron? If he doesn't hold and try and protect himself, this man is going to rough him up seriously.
So 2 minutes gone in the third and final round, a round where Emmet Brennan can score no more than 9. In the event that he's deemed to be the victor, it will be 10-1. Nuha fighting with everything he has, so too Brennan. Only the victor goes through to Tokyo 2020 as the rough stuff continues. Brennan claiming his man around the head. There you see evidence of that damaged right eye sustained in round number 1 by Brennan, and he holding on increasingly now in the closing stages. And once again, Nuha helps himself to a shot after the commander stop. Good right hand to the body knocks Nuha off balance from Brennan. Then he scores with a left hand to the torso of the man in red. Roughhouses him back to the corner. Rabbit punch landed by Brennan, illegally around the rear of Nuha's head. And my goodness, no quarter asked, none given in the course of this very hard-fought physical affair in the 81-kilogram light heavyweight box-off. And perhaps, fittingly, given what transpired, it ends in a tangle on the ropes. That was hard-fought indeed. This man was edged in the opening 2 rounds, 4-1 and 3-2, but then in the third and final round, this man, Emmet Brennan, was docked a point for excessive holding. How are the judges going to score this one? Brennan can score no more than 9, even in the event that he's deemed to have won the round.
Well,
being deemed to have won the round.
I would fear for the Irish team here, Ron, but none of the...
Bout results. The winner on points by unanimous decision. In the blue corner.
And Emmet Brennan, a unanimous points decision victor, and he pounds his chest full of fighting pride. Brilliant. Having prevailed on points at the conclusion of an incredibly physical encounter against Liridon Nuha of Sweden.
Ah, great stuff. I'm very happy for Brennan there, because I feel that he was maybe just a little bit unfortunate when it came to the actual infringements not being picked up. Nuha hit him on the break countless times and wasn't penalised, in my opinion, Ron, for his roughhouse tactics. Cut Brennan. I think justice has been served there, and I feared for Brennan there, but I think he deserves it.
And it is Emmet Brennan of Ireland who is going through to the Olympic Games. He victorious over Liridon Nuha, and just look at those scorecards, Alex. 4 scores of 28-28, 1 of 29-27 in favour of Brennan, and it is the Irish boxer who will be competing in Tokyo later this summer.